Let's begin quietly together. I'd like to invite you to imagine a wide, open space under a very big sky. Find a way to sit that feels comfortable and steady for you now. You can let your hands rest gently in your lap or on your knees. Allow your spine to be long but not stiff. Let your shoulders soften and relax. You can close your eyes now if that feels right for you. Or simply lower your gaze to a soft spot in front of you. Bring your attention to the gentle weight of your own body. Notice where it meets the chair or the floor or the cushion. Take a slow, easy breath in. And let it go out without any hurry. With the next breath, just let everything soften a little more. Your jaw, your face, the space between your eyes. Now allow your attention to drift outward beyond the room. It travels to a place where the air is still and warm. A soft, dry warmth begins to touch your skin. Not the heat of a fire, but the steady warmth of the sun. The air here is perfectly clear. It carries a faint, clean smell. It is the simple smell of dry earth. Of sun-baked clay. You find yourself sitting on a wide, flat ground. This is a place where a river once flowed. But the water is gone now. You are sitting cross-legged on the floor of a great, dry riverbed. All around you, the earth is pale and hard. The sky above is a soft, pale blue. It goes on and on without any clouds. You feel the solid ground beneath you. It holds your weight completely. Your sit bones rest on the sun-baked surface. The mud is firm, but it is not like stone. It gives just a little under your weight. A slight, soft pressure. The warmth of the day has soaked deep into this earth. That warmth rises gently against your body. You notice the quiet of this place. It is not a silence of emptiness. It is a quiet full of space. A space for listening. Listen to the quality of the quiet itself. It feels wide. And deep. And very old. Now, bring your attention to the ground right under you. Look at the surface of this dry riverbed. It is not smooth. The mud has dried and pulled apart. A network of fine lines covers the ground. These are cracks. They are like a map drawn in the earth. Some cracks are thin, like hair. Others are wider. They go deep into the clay. The surface between the cracks is light in color. It is the color of dry sand or pale dust. The inside of the cracks is different. It is a darker, deeper color. It is the color of wet clay that has been hidden from the sun. This creates a beautiful contrast. A pattern of light and shadow right where you sit. You can see small, smooth stones pressed into the clay. They were left here by the river long ago. The stones are worn perfectly round. Their colors are soft from years of moving water. You feel the dry air move. A very slow, soft breeze begins. It touches the back of your neck. It moves over your ears. The breeze is warm and very gentle. It carries the dry, mineral scent of this place. A scent of clay and dust and open air. As you sit here, you begin to hear the smallest sounds. Perhaps it is the sound of the earth itself. A quiet, slow crackling. It is the sound of the hard mud settling. Of the clay drying just a little bit more in the sun. It is a sound that is almost beneath hearing. You are here now, fully in this riverbed. Seated on the cracked earth. Under the wide, pale sky. Simply present. Let the image of this dry riverbed grow more clear around you now. Notice the way the light falls across the open ground. Every crack, every stone is touched by the same clear sun. Bring your attention to one single crack in the mud near your leg. Look at its shape. It does not run in a straight line. It turns and bends and meets other cracks. Follow one branch of this crack with your eyes. See how it becomes thinner and thinner until it disappears. Now, let your focus become even more precise. Look at the edge of the crack. The dried mud is not sharp here. It is crumbled and soft at the edges. Reach out with your hand in your mind's eye. Let your fingertips come to rest on the edge of the crack. Feel the texture of the dried clay. It is rough and powdery. Now, let your fingers trace down along the side of the crack. The inside of the crack is cooler. The sun has not reached down here. As your fingers move, they brush against something smooth. There, embedded in the wall of the crack, is a small stone. A pebble. Let your fingers explore its surface. It is completely smooth. Worn round by centuries of moving water. Its surface is cool to the touch. A different temperature than the warm clay around it. Hold this pebble for a moment in your attention. Notice its color. It might be a soft gray or faded red. It is a perfect, solid thing in this broken earth. Now, let your hand rest back in your lap. Turn your attention to the air again. The slow breeze is still moving. It passes over the wide riverbed. It lifts the finest dust from the surface. You can see a thin cloud of dust, like a veil, moving close to the ground. This dust is so fine, it seems to hang in the air. Watch how the light catches these tiny particles. They glow for a moment, then fade. Now feel this dust settling. It lands on the back of your hands. It settles on your arms. It is a dry, gentle touch on your skin. A faint, granular feeling. Like the softest powder. It does not ask for anything. It simply arrives and rests. Now, listen to the space above you. The quiet is deep and full. Then, from a great distance, a sound arrives. It is a single high call. A bird far overhead, beyond sight. The sound is clear and sharp. It cuts across the wide silence. And then it is gone. The silence that follows is not empty. It is changed by the call. The silence feels even larger now. More expansive. Hold that silence in your awareness. Let it surround you. Your mind may drift, as minds do. That is perfectly natural. When you notice it, simply let the riverbed call you back. not with force, but with a detail. Perhaps you notice a different crack further away. This one has a small dry leaf caught in its opening. The leaf is brown and curled into a tight shape. Or you might notice a patch of ground where the mud has lifted in a sheet. It is curved upward like a shallow bowl. Or you feel the sun's warmth on one side of your face. And the slight cool of a shadow on the other. Each time you return, the image becomes richer. You are not just looking at this place. You are sitting within it. You are part of its stillness. Notice the vast, pale blue dome of the sky. It has no end. Your gaze can rest there without any object to hold. This can feel easy or it can feel strange. However it feels, it is just information. Now, bring your attention back to the solid earth beneath you. To the network of cracks that hold this ground together. Each crack is a space. A space where the earth opened. A space where things were let go. The riverbed holds both the solid and the empty. The hard surface and the deep cracks. The warm sun and the cool shadow. The distant call and the deep silence. You are here in the middle of all of this. Simply observing. Not fixing, not changing. Just seeing, hearing, feeling. Let the experience be exactly as it is. Let yourself be exactly as you are here. Sitting on the cracked earth. Under the endless sky. Let your awareness rest in the center of this place. There is nothing you need to do. Now, notice the air you are breathing here. With each slow breath in, a scent arrives. It is a dry, clean smell. It smells of ancient clay, of powdered stone, of sunlight on dust. This scent rises from the warm earth itself. It is not strong. It is very simple. It is the smell of patience. Of things that have been still for a long time. Breathe it in. Let it fill your awareness. Now, let your hearing soften and open. Listen beneath the quiet. There is a sound here. It is not a sound you hear with your ears alone. You feel it in the ground. A faint, slow crackle. It is the sound of the earth itself. The hard mud is still drying. Still settling. It makes tiny movements. Tiny sounds. Listen to this gentle cracking. It is like quiet conversation. Between the clay and the sun. You are listening to time passing. To change happening very slowly. There is no hurry in this sound. No worry. Only a slow, natural process. Let your mind rest on this sound. If thoughts come, let them be like dust. They appear, float, and settle. The crackling sound remains. It is the background of everything here. Now, let your eyes open in your imagination. Look up from the cracks. Look out across the riverbed. See how far it stretches. The cracked earth reaches toward distant banks. Those banks are soft shapes far away. They are the color of dry grass. Your gaze travels up from the banks to the enormous sky. The pale blue fills your whole view. It holds everything. The sun, the distant bird, the dust, and you. You are a small part of this vast picture. But you are not separate from it. You are sitting within it. The sun warms your shoulders. The dry earth holds you. The wide sky is above you. You belong here in this moment. There is no separation. Just this. Sun, clay, sky, breath, sound, let all labels fall away. Do not call it a riverbed. Do not call it a crack. Do not call yourself the listener. There is only the direct experience. The feeling of warmth, the sight of light and shadow, the scent of dust, the quiet, cracking song. Experience it without naming it. This is the deepest form of attention. It is simple presence. Not knowing, but being. The line between you and the place softens. You are not looking at the ground. You are the ground feeling the sun. You are not hearing the silence. You are the silence holding a sound. This is not strange. It is the most natural thing. To be part of what you observe. Stay here as long as you like. In this seamless state, where everything simply is. And you are part of that isness. Held. Complete. At home in the openness. Now, very gently, let your awareness begin to return. First to the feeling of the earth beneath you. The solid, sun-warmed clay. Notice its steady support. Take one more breath of the dry, clean air. Listen for the quiet crackling of the ground. And now, let that sound begin to fade into the background. Let the image of the riverbed soften. Let the wide, pale sky become a memory in your mind. Bring your attention to your own breath. The natural rhythm of your breathing. And out. Notice how the air feels as it enters your body. And how it feels as it leaves. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present in your own body. In the place where you are actually sitting. Feel the weight of your body where it rests. On the chair, or the floor, or the cushion. Notice the points of contact. Your feet on the ground. Your hands in your lap. Your back against the support behind you. Become aware of the temperature of the room around you. Is the air cool or warm? Feel it on your skin. Notice any sounds that are close by. Maybe the sound of a machine. Or the sound of traffic outside. Or the sound of someone moving in another room. These are the sounds of the ordinary world. They are not an interruption. They are simply part of the environment you are in. Allow your awareness to rest in this ordinary reality. Gently, when you are ready, you can begin to move your fingers. And your toes. A small, slow movement, bringing a feeling of life back into your limbs. You might want to take a deeper breath now. A breath that stretches your ribs. And then release it with a soft sigh. Now, let your awareness settle in the center of your chest. Feel the gentle rise and fall with each breath. There is no need to hold on to the image of the riverbed. It has done its work. You can let it go now. Like the dust settling back to the earth. What remains is a feeling of space. A quiet mind. And a body at rest. Take a moment to appreciate this simple state. Being here. In this room. In this body. With this breath. There is nothing else you need to do. Nothing else you need to become. You are already complete. Now, begin to notice the light in the room. Is it bright or soft? See it with your eyes closed or with your gaze lowered. Let the light be a gentle anchor for your attention. Now, listen to the silence between the sounds. The space in the room. It is not so different from the silence of the riverbed. It is here with you now. Feel the fabric of your clothes against your skin. The softness or the texture. This is the feeling of being dressed. Of being in the world. Notice the surface beneath you once more. firmness or its softness. It holds you completely. You are safe. You are here. Allow your eyes to remain closed for a few more moments. Or, if they are open, let them rest on a simple object. There is no need to focus. Just a soft, easy looking, now, in your own time, you can begin to bring gentle movement back to your body. Maybe a slow turn of the head, a stretch of the shoulders, do this at your own pace. There is no hurry. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Let the world come into view slowly. The shapes, the colors, the light. Take a final, easy breath. And let it go. Your hands are resting. Your breath is calm. The room is around you.